Welcome back everyone. In this video, I want to talk about the most important skill that I think every college student should learn. This is the skill of communication. How can you learn to be a better communicator? That is what we'll try to understand in this complete video. 3 really effective tips or ways with which you can become a better communicator. This would not just apply to English but to other languages as well, but it would be more towards English and how can you learn to speak better using that language. Now, one thing to understand is that a lot of you in the comment section have told me that I am great at communication, बहुत अच्छा बोलते हो भैया, मैं भी कैसे बोल सकता हूँ and all that. I was not like this previously. Okay, so if you look at my previous videos, you can just go back 1 year ago, you can watch the videos that I used to make. How do you get free certificates from Coursera? A lot of you guys wanted me to make videos on this. I was not speaking as well as I do right now, and so I have had a journey. I have learned a lot of things, and as a matter of fact, I want to show you this 30-second clip from a video that I recorded back in 2018, and you can take a look at that 30-second clip and you can tell me in the comment section, how do you feel I was speaking? Where did I lack? What were the mistakes that I make? Okay, here is the clip. Good morning, my name is Ishan Sharma. I am currently 17 years old and I studied grade 12 in Ryan International School, Mumbai, and I am preparing currently for boards examination as well as JEE mains and advanced. In order to get into IIT universities, another hobby of mine is to read a lot of books. So I've been reading a lot of books since I was in 8th grade. Okay, so what can you see from the clip? What do you think am I missing? First of all, there were a lot of uhs and ums that I was making, and then on top of that, I had an accent. Okay, so this is something that I am extremely embarrassed of even to this date, but it was only because the only content I used to view and listen to was from Western countries. So naturally, when I had the chance to speak in English, it just was natural to me. Like, I had not listened to like a neutral accent English, and so I think that is how it happened. But anyways, let's try to understand these 3 tips that will be really helpful for all of you. Okay, make sure that you hit the like button, and the number 1 tip is going to be practice. Okay, there is no substitute for practice. It is the only thing that can help you out if you want to be a better communicator. There is no course that you can do. There is no college that will teach you how to speak better. There is no coach that can teach you how to speak better, but you will have to take the effort to get in front of the people, get in front of the camera, get in front of the mirror and start speaking. Okay, so I have learned this the hard way. I make videos on YouTube. People give me criticism all the time. So that is how I got to learn, from making multiple videos, as you will see on my channel. Okay, so yeah, that's how I got started. That's how I learned. How can you learn? Okay, so that's really important. If you have any friends, you can talk to them and you can ask what do they think, how you are talking. But the problem is that a lot of people do not have friends that know English very well. Okay, and that's where I think today's sponsor Cambly is going to be really important for all of you. Cambly is the only app in India that provides you one-on-one private classes with which you can talk to experienced tutors who are from countries like US, UK and Canada, and you can learn to be a better communicator. Now, they also have a lot of other courses that will teach you to be a better communicator. How can you start a conversation, some tips for you to speak better in front of a public, and how can you do well in business communication as well. Now, here is a look at the conversation that I was having with one of the tutors. I feel that, let's say, whenever I'm like talking to someone that I haven't talked to before, I start stammering at times.
You've taken the right approach really by letting me know, and then that immediately cuts the nerves.
Yeah.
That's always the best advice. Let the person know. I have a stammer. Well, I don't personally, but you might. And I get nervous when talking to new people.
And now if you're interested and you want to get started, you can use the code Ishan Sharma, or you can also just simply click the link in the description and get a 25% discount on their monthly plans. Alright, now back to the video. So as I said, reflection is really important. You can practice a lot, but then if you are not getting the valuable feedback, it can be really hard for you to become a better communicator, because you just don't know what mistakes you are making. And if you just keep making those mistakes, it becomes a habit. Okay, so you do not want to be in that situation. I learned this by making videos on YouTube and getting criticism on the internet, but you can do it through Cambly, so you can look at that if you're interested. Okay, so this was the first way with which you can learn to communicate better. The second way is going to be through reading. Okay, through reading books. I think this is really important. You should definitely put in the time to read books or newspapers or articles or newsletters, whatever you can. Just get into the habit of reading. First of all, it will help you with your attention span. So the time that you can focus on something will increase a lot more. Now, a lot of people also tell me that how do I get the motivation to read more books? Like, how do you read more books? The only answer that I will give you is that, first of all, you should read what you love until you love to read. Okay, this is a very famous quote, but basically it says, find out a topic that you are really interested into. Let's say that can be football, cricket, or machine learning, or whatever that is. And then pick up a book that talks about that. Read that book and then move on to the next book, move on to the third book, fourth book. And that way you will genuinely get interested into reading books. Okay, not just books into your own category, but other books as well you can read once you develop this habit. Now, what is the benefit of reading? So first of all, you will develop this vocabulary that you have, and you will also get to see how people respond to certain questions, or how does a conversation actually happen. So you will also be able to learn about a lot of these phrases and the way people talk. So this is what it will help you out with. Okay, now the third and the last way with which you can improve your communication skills is going to be to learn by watching and by listening. This can be for movies, documentaries, podcasts as well. I personally listen to a lot of podcasts, and I also watch a lot of documentaries. I am not a lot into watching movies, but I believe that if you can get the right documentaries, like I was recently watching this documentary called as Inside Bill's Brain, but basically just get into the habit of listening other people speak in that particular language, in that particular manner that you would want to speak. Okay, so just listen what they are speaking, and also switch on the subtitles if you want to, if you are watching some documentary or movie, and actually read through whatever they are saying and try to speak as well in the same time. I genuinely believe that if you can learn to speak better English, it can literally change the way that you operate and the number of opportunities that you will get. It is just going to be crazy for you. So yeah, do put in the time to read and to listen to podcasts and to practice as much as you can. I literally want to throw a challenge for all of you. Okay, so this challenge is going to be to record a video of yourself every single day, just 1 minute video, just saying that, okay, I did this, I did that today, this is what I got to learn, and just make that video every single day for 365 days, and then look back at your first video and see how well have you done overall. Get into the habit of practicing how to speak better, right? So that's what I would say. These were my 3 practical tips with which you can learn to speak better English, or just better communicate overall. Okay, do take a look at Cambly. You can take a look at the link in description if you're interested. Thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 7390, and do take this challenge up of speaking every single day and recording a video of yours in the comment section. Let me know what other suggestions that you would have for the other people to learn to speak better English, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.